Welcome to Animates, a retro anime review comedy podcast. These episodes contain spoilers and adult language, so stick around if you're cool like that.
Hello, everybody, and happy Pride. Welcome back to your favorite weekly anime podcast review. I am your one host, Lindsay.
We're a podcast reviewer now?
Yeah, we review podcasts.
Well, animated context, no.
Whoa, I'm saying nothing.
No, we love those boys.
We love those weebs. They're great. No, we are a retro anime comedy review podcast. How's that?
Sure.
Great. Perfect. And it's Pride Month. Bow, 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 bow. Please add sound effects to that.
I'm gonna add fart sound effects.
You
didn't specify what fucking sound effects to add, so you're getting fart sound effects.
No, I want it to be Trixie Mattel and Katya going, or something. How dare you?
Oh, honey.
I don't know. Anyways, yes, so last week we did some kinky boy love. It was hot.
Lindsay had a good time.
Oh man. So go back and listen to that episode because it's unhinged. Yes, but this week, so we did Yaoi last week, so I thought this week we could do Yuri, kind of even some things out.
Ooh.
And as I said last year, in our Stop Hibiru-kun episode, it's hard finding Yuri that isn't pervy. And made for the male gaze.
So it's okay to have boy love that's purry, but not Yuri that's purry.
No, because it's quoted as Yuri, but it's like very clearly like boy guys, creepy neckbeards being like, I want to watch girls kiss.
It's not for the girls.
No, it's very much for men to fantasize about lesbians, and it's just gross. Stop it.
So what'd you find that wasn't like that?
Okay, so it's hard because of our time period. I found something that's relatively not baity. It's girl love. It's great. But it also has something that you love, Mackenzie. Mechs. It's a mech Yuri, everybody.
Wait, hold on here.
Oh no, do you know what this is too?
I'm like going deep inside the mind palace here.
2 hours later.
Do you want me to give you a plot and then see if it shakes anything from the tree?
Yeah, do that.
All right, so we are in a high school in the fictional Japanese town of Mahoroba. Mahorobo.
My hole open? What?
My hole's open.
I thought we did I know Kasabi last week.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce this one. Mahoroba. Something like that. Anyways.
Mahoroba?
Sure, let's say that. It's a fictional town, so who cares what the pronunciation is? It's not real. Yes, so there are 2 high school girls. They're great. They kind of secretly kind of have crushes on each other. It's hinted at, but they don't fully say it out to each other. But guess what? They're reincarnations of the solar and the lunar shrine maidens or whatever, which is this ancient thing it's like the Pope. It just every generation, one dies, one grows back up, whatever, and stuff like that. And they're there because they have to protect against the ancient enemy of the Orochi. I'm so bad at all of these names.
Isn't Orochi mean snake?
Wow, look at you. Yeah, it's the 8-headed Yamata no Orochi of Japanese folklore.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
So they have to defend the world from them, and the 8-headed part is just 8 people. So one of them is a pop star, the other one is a cat girl, and stuff like that. It's Japanese. It's great. And so yeah, it's them having these ancient personas wake up and them discovering their powers and their abilities, and maybe kind of falling in love at the same time, and dealing with their feelings of do I like girls or do I like boys? It's all
I don't know what this is at all now.
Oh,
I have no fucking clue.
Okay, great. Well, this week we are watching 2004 Mech Yuri, Destiny of the Shrine Maiden.
Okay, I've definitely heard that title before.
Probably. I don't know. It's
or something about a
hilarious.
shrine maiden.
Yep, it's great. It's kind of crazy. I watched the first 5 episodes of it, so you also have to watch the first 5 episodes of it.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's very fluffy and easy to get through. You'll be fine. Also, one of our favorite voice actors is in it. Liam
Laura
O'Brien.
Bailey? Oh.
No.
Does Liam O'Brien play a lesbian?
Oh, I wish. What a range. No, that man does not have the range to play a lesbian, unfortunately. Maybe Taliesin Jaffe, but not Liam, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what we're going to watch this week. Do you have any questions?
I Googled it.
Okay.
I'm so confused by what I'm looking at because it looks like a Gundam. Like, it's not even just a mech. It looks like a Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a Gundam, and then we've got 2 girls in like almost maid outfits.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I mean, it's a good show. It's a good show.
Oh no, here's the thing. I'm confused about what I'm looking at, but I don't doubt it's probably going to end up being pretty dang fun.
I think you'll enjoy it.
I hope so, because it's really hard to find good Yuri that's not trash.
Oh,
like
I'm not saying it's. Yeah, I was like, I'm not saying it's great. I'm saying it's good.
Well, you know what? I'll just dive right into it.
I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. It's not anything super complex.
I imagine I'll be just fine.
All right. Well, we are going to sneak away from you all, and we will be back in a moment after watching Destiny of the Shrine Maiden. Ciao. All right. Nope, I'm going to do that again.
All right. Alrighty then.
So, lesbians. Welcome back. Did this really flick your bean, or was it just kind of like a dry rub?
Oh my good lord.
My stomach hurts.
This was like an awkward teenage movie theater fool around.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh my gosh.
It was all over the place, somewhat enjoyable.
Are you gonna keep that as the start?
I thought that was your intro.
Well, I guess we're going for it now. Oh man, I'm so sorry to everybody.
I thought that was your intro.
No, that was me being an idiot. Oh man, good lord. Happy Pride, everyone.
No, yes, this.
You liked it?
So, okay. This show is so wildly confusing.
Oh yeah, it is.
Because against all odds, it's not terrible to watch.
No, I enjoyed the first 5 episodes.
But the plot doesn't match up well to the synopsis and my expectations at all.
That's fair.
Why is there so much hetero in my Yuri, Lindsay?
Because they're 16. They're questioning. They don't understand their feelings.
Is the romance so one-sided? Why involve the dude love interest at all? Just leave it as damn Yuri.
I know. I agree. But also, I don't know. It was like the 2000s.
I guess.
You know.
So I went into this with the expectations that there were mechas. But for some reason, and maybe that's how you described it, I thought the girls were going to be fighting in the mechas.
No, the girls are not in the mechs, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it's
only boys only. Well,
it's the dude love interest. He's the only one who, and he's the only one who does anything at all, really. Like,
make a tree bloom.
Yay! I wanted the girls to be the badass shrine maidens I thought they were going to be. Instead, 5 episodes in, and they haven't done shit.
No, it's very true.
Like, other than like showing up and like throwing around some occasional magic light, I was like, I don't know. I was hoping for so much more in regards to the actual shrine maidens. This show is barely about them.
I know. You get like your weird little like flirty moments of like, will they, won't they, and stuff like that. And then immediately they get bashful and just stop it. And I'm like, let's do more.
Yeah, it's mostly about Soma and his like family troubles with the Orochi. And like, I'm sure the girls are more important in other episodes, but man, other than the slice of life moments, they're not much a part of this. That being said, the mecha designs from the mecha side of things, the mecha designs are actually really good.
Okay, good. I was gonna ask for your opinion on them if they were good or not.
Yeah, all the ones I saw looked really cool. They're really neat. They remind me of Gundams, which is great because I like Gundams more than other sometimes mechs that people try to do. Looking at you, Crapro Bunch.
I was like Acrobunch.
It's been a while since I made that reference. But like, unfortunately, the mech battles are like 10 seconds long.
Yeah, they're not very long at all.
But
I'm like, but what even is in this show? I guess it's just like awkward flirting, a little bit of mech, and then just like the one girl being like, I'm not good at anything. I'm the worst. Everybody hates me.
so see, so you say, what is this about? Well, I'm used to anime following a specific structure. That's totally fine. Certain things happen in a lot of episodes, back in the 90s especially. Almost every episode follows this exact structure. The first 6 minutes is cute Yuri stuff that will almost certainly contain the girls in their underwear for reasons that they try really hard to fit into the plot.
They really they were like, yeah, this is logical.
It happens guaranteed in the first 6 minutes. The next 6 minutes is like co-ed slice of life stuff between Soma and Chikane. And then we'll get like 6 minutes of like Shrine Maiden stuff where they're like trying to revive a tree or like putting on outfits. And then part of that 6 minutes is also the baddies talking with each other. And then the last 4 minutes is monologues and mecha battles with a 20% chance of at least one more underwear shot before the episode is over. That is almost shot for shot how every episode goes.
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty good breakdown of the structure of this show.
And that's not to say that having structure or repetitiveness is bad. It was just like, this was so obvious that by the time we got to the third episode, I was like, I know what's about to happen. Instantly. If you're going to have structure, at least get to it a little later on.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it sounds like in the kind of, there's a lot of like dumb shit that happens in the later half of the season or of the story that makes me want to like punch someone. I'll give you spoilers if you want.
Yeah, I trust me, I have notes where I also looked ahead.
Oh, okay, great. So I don't need to give you spoilers? Should I give you spoilers?
Give a giveaway?
Okay, well, it's more just a trigger warning. Episode 8, there's some essay that happens between Himiko and Chikane. It's real shit, and it's like, can we, I mean, I understand it's like the 2000s. We can't have happy, successful lesbians who are just living their best life. We have to have some sort of tortured soul. But it's like, Chikane ends up being the 8th head of the monster thingy. And so like there's it's shitty. And then also with the cat girl, there's also like essay related stuff. So
the 9-year-old cat girl?
Yeah. Oh no, it's not the cat girl, it's the idol. Sorry, the 16-year-old idol.
Slightly less bad, but still not good.
Yeah, sorry, the cat girl was just medically experimented on.
Ah.
Yeah.
Great.
I know. I was like, I was so looking forward to the show because I was like, the 5 episodes was enough to make me like, okay, I could possibly. And then they threw that in there and I was like, guys, can't we just have badass lesbians who like grow together in their relationship and become empowered and like defeat this evil demon thing that's trying to take over the world? No? Great. And then they all get at the end, they get reincarnated as sisters and become lovers in another life.
Yeah, I got notes on that part. That's weird.
It's stupid.
They like don't end up together. She ends up with Soma. And then
what? I didn't read that part.
This is from the manga.
Oh, okay.
She ends up with Soma, and then in her adult years, she gets with Chikane. And then when they're reincarnated as fucking twins. Because there's a weird thing with that.
That makes me so sad. Why? I mean,
I know.
I'm pretty sure this was written by men, so I don't know why I'm surprised.
Also, why does Himiko moan at all times? Like, everything she does has to whine or moan, which would be fine if it didn't sound like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I was watching this in my bedroom, okay? Because I got like little stands to put my monitor and my laptop on while I'm in bed watching stuff, which is great because I've been feeling super sick and my back's all swollen up and gross. I don't want to move. And then I thought my window was closed, but I actually just had a piece of like plexi plastic on the base of it just below where the blinds were pulled down to keep my cat from running into it and falling out to his death.
Fair.
Because he loves to fly from the floor into the window and he will knock the screen out if there's not something in the way.
Oh, Seamus.
But it turns out the window was not closed. I was listening to this thing at a decent volume level. And about halfway through episode 3, I was like, good Lord, I need to close that.
Just, miss, I need you to take off your bra so I can get an accurate measurement. No, girl, you actually don't need that because if she's going to wear a bra with the dress, you want to measure her with the bra so then you understand how it fits and all that fun stuff. But that's fine.
at least this actually surprisingly looks decent.
Oh yeah, it looks cool.
Like, I was very surprised, not just by the mech designs, but like the overall animation had some lacking moments, but all things considered, not bad.
No, the opening and ending theme are so good.
Yeah, no, for sure. There's a couple things that go on in this where you're like, oh man. But at the same time, I thought I was going to watch this and be like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's not. I don't know why. My brain is telling me it should be.
Mm-hmm.
My brain is telling me this didn't give me enough of what I wanted, but it still had enough that I can't hate it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's very, like, I have my beefs with it, but like when I originally just watched the first 5 episodes, I was like, okay, I can see the potential in this. Like, you know, it's 2 teenage girls kind of coming to terms with their sexual identity, and also
hardly. One of them is. The other one is completely fucking oblivious.
I don't know. Are you talking about Himiko? I don't think she's completely oblivious. I think she's confused.
I don't know.
I think she's experiencing feelings that she doesn't know what it means.
That might be different. That's different, but they don't ever actually make it be like, oh, I'm so into her.
No, but she can feel that there's something there.
Yeah. But yeah, episode 1, this whole first episode is the most Yuri thing ever. Girls taking photos of their friends getting dressed for fun. It's underwear shots.
Oh.
And like, this is the most panty shots we've seen in a long time. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like hentai-ish.
No,
even though that ecchi-ish, it just feels kind of part of the comedy, oddly enough.
Yeah, it doesn't feel, it's not grossly pervy.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then like, we get like Himiko falling on the stairs and getting saved by the most cutest, most popular girl in the whole school.
Oh
and
my
everyone's
gosh.
stunned at how lucky she is. And then we learn that they've secretly been having like lunch dates in the woods.
Making tea and
I was like, oh man, are they already in a relationship? No, they're not.
No,
they should have been. They should have
really
been from the fucking start. This should have been 2 lesbians in mechs fighting demon, snake,
dude,
whatever.
If that exists, please let us know. We want to watch that.
I don't care if it's retro or modern.
No, I just want to see this.
Or if you're listening to us from the future and you can send it back to me, I want it. But and she's like, here's an invite to a birthday party. She's like, already got the invite to your party. She's like, no, this one's just for me and you. And I was like, damn.
I know. I was like, ooh, girl.
I know some Yuri girlies back in the day when I was a teenager that would be fucking fawning over this.
Oh, 100%. You get a personal invite to a one-on-one party with the hottest girl in school that you're secretly kind of crushing on? Hell yeah.
And then Himiko and her childhood friend, like Soma, the dude, go on a shopping trip, and the day ends with him being like, I need to tell you something tomorrow. Bruh?
You can just tell her now.
Yeah, if I'm ever with someone and they're like, hey, can we talk later? I'm like, the way you worded that, we have to talk now.
Yep.
I'm sorry. If you can be like, hey man, if you're just like, yeah, I'll call you later. Awesome. Cool. But if you give me any inkling that there's important or some other news that I need to know about, don't make me fucking wait. It's going to drive me fucking crazy.
That's when you say back, yeah, I agree. We need to talk. So then you're both waiting.
Oh, I like that. But yeah, we cut back to popular girl Chikane, like trying on dresses for the party. And my first question is, why is this high schooler in full lingerie corset style with garters under her school uniform?
I know. I was like, that's really weird. Also, the stockings are a different color than what her school stockings are. So is she wearing stockings and then more stockings on top of these stockings?
Apparently. Now, gosh. I say why is she this? It's obviously for the Yuri girlies. Obviously. But at the same time, it's like from a tactical standpoint, that can't be comfy.
A tactical?
You know, you're the most tactical. You're living your life as the most popular, smartest girl in school. You ought to be with it, with all the sports and everything. There's no way that's going to be comfy playing badminton or dodgeball or whatever.
I just love from a tactical standpoint. All right, cool. I'm not going to argue with it.
But like, she's so nervous what to wear, and Soma's doing the same thing, and I'm like, ugh, it's gonna be a love triangle, damn it.
Yep, it is. It is a love triangle.
I totally forgot that this wasn't just a slice of life. These first like 14 minutes, I was like, oh yeah, I completely forgot about the Shrine Maiden shit. I completely forgot about the Mecha shit. I was just like, oh yeah, this would be some like just cute little slice of life. And then all of a sudden the sky is tainted like dark purple orbs and mechas come from the sky and humans and destruction. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, right. This is this is actually not just a regular slice of Yuri life. This is a weird one.
There's a lot of different genres going on in this one.
Yeah, and of course, and I didn't see this coming, Soma is one of the bad guys.
Oh, but is he?
Well, no, because he sucks at being a bad guy, because he's like, I will never let them fully take me over. I will always protect you, Himako.
I will resist.
Because of fear. Like, he's got her like in his mecha palm about to crush her, and he's just like, Himako! That ass do! And lets her drop.
Oh my gosh.
That's him saying that, not me, by the way. That's guarantee where his mind was going.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like shit just keeps getting fucking crazier. Because like one of the Orochi shows up and it's Sister Mayako.
Who I was like, what nun? Like what church is she a part of?
So I've got some backstory on her because I had to know.
Okay.
So she's got an Ava Angel looking ass mecha.
Mm-hmm.
It's super cool. I love that. They're fighting their Gundams or whatever. Moves are getting called out. There's epic fights. There's lots of rainbows.
Well, it's a Yuri. There has to be lots of rainbows.
Yeah. And so I realized I just said I'm going to talk about Sister Mayako. I'll get to that in a second. There's lots of rainbows, but the reason there's rainbows is because Chikane has ripped open Himako's shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Does a very subtle hand over the boob first, slowly, before getting to do the chest compressions. And then, well, she's passed out because she can't resist. She kisses her, and it bathes them in the light of lesbians.
Lesbian light shine upon them.
And then the episode ends. But
yeah, I was like, this is some gay ass shit.
In like minus them still being asleep thing, best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
But like Sister Miyako, whatever. She's a 20-something ex-nun who lost her faith during a war.
Man.
And she's hot as heck. I love a purple-haired baddie. And even though she's no longer a nun, she was like, fuck it. What says fuck being a nun more than taking my nun outfit and making it sexy? And that's what she did. She was like, I'm going to be a slutty nun. And I don't say that in a bad way. Be your best slutty selves. Live your true life, people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's her backstory. She was part of a war and was like, God can't be real if this is what he gives us. And so she became, also evil.
Yeah, like she was summoned to be a part of the Orochi or whatever.
Orochi?
Orochi. Isn't that what they are?
Orochi?
Yeah. Orochi. Alochi.
Yeah, but that's episode 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Surprisingly strong start.
Yeah, not bad.
Too short of a mecha battle. Like literally, Soma like one hits these people and they're just like, they just evaporate, but the Orochi don't die. Just their ships do.
Yeah.
They get picked up by some like weird phoenix ship every time it happens. I don't know what that's about. Something about reincarnation.
Sure.
I gotta say, at the time of writing this specific note, I was appreciative that it wasn't just like, only we can see the baddies in destruction. Like, shit was actually getting fucked up. This city is messed up. There's an actual threat to the world. People know it. I'm also glad we don't get isekai'd away somewhere to like the Orochi world or whatever. But we don't have to wait long because, like I said, those first 6 minutes, this is where we gotta get our fan service, folks. Chikane feels bad for kissing Himako without her consent, as she should.
Yeah.
But girl is punishing herself by sitting in a white kimono outside pouring cold water all over herself. And how do I know it's cold, listeners? Well, because the kimono's gone sheer and she is standing at attention.
I would say, and the turkey's ready.
Oh my good lord. I was expecting lots of like underwear shots in this. I was not expecting
like a wet t-shirt contest?
Yeah. Like, good lord. It was like probably some of the most detail in the whole damn show.
Good lord.
But yeah, anyways. we cut to like Soma's brother who's like talking to the two girls about like they're the two priestesses and they've got to deal with this shit and how Soma's an Orochi, but he'll never hurt you because he'll never go evil. I know he won't. It's very dramatic.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to feel the drama because every time he's like, and then this, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, he can't be. I
was like, sorry, what was that sound effect?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Every sentence. Every damn sentence. And like her friend that got hurt, she's talking to her and they're crying over the fact that they can't go to the high school tournament anymore. Girl, the world is ending.
I know. I was like, not priorities. Like, I understand, like, you're sad you wanted this to happen, blah, 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 but there's also bigger things at stake right now.
So much bigger things at stake. Good fucking lord.
Oh, man.
But, like, the back half of this is the girls are like, we'll just run away together. And I was like, huh. Okay. Also, for the folks at home, any scene where it's just these two, assume that there is going to be, whether I say it or not, some sort of intense sexual tension. Their faces are close. Their blushing lips are so close. Nothing will ever happen.
No.
But like, they're like talking about this, and she's like, no, I'll go with you wherever you go because, oh, we're about to share some feelings, but we can't because fucking weird ass Orochi bro shows up, and he's the creepiest guy in this whole thing.
Oh man. I mean, he says a line which I was like, what the hell?
Which one?
The one about the big knockers.
Oh, and he's like, I don't care if you got big knockers. You can't just yell at me or something.
Oh, no, he says, you don't get it. That's what I hate about girls with big knockers.
He's so creepy the whole show. He's so
I hate
weird.
it. I hate it.
His whole thing is like, oh, I'm gonna get that girl to go out with me even though I'm supposed to kill her.
Oh,
Really
so
handsy,
gross.
he's gross. But then like fucking Soma comes out of nowhere on a motorcycle.
What a
and, like,
badass.
hits this dude and like knocks him out, and then they battle with their mechs and it's over in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it goes pretty quickly.
I just love that there's random ass things people ride. Like the two girls ride a horse everywhere. Soma has his motorcycle. Like it's, I don't know why, but I enjoy that they just have these stupid little horses.
It's just some whimsy thrown in there.
Yeah. And we go to episode 3. And of course, gotta have our Yuri intro, which is the girls having a sleepover.
Ooh.
And like Himiko's wearing Chikane's, I was almost at panties, PJs.
Yeah, I was like,
she's wearing those
whoa,
too. I
good
wear those too,
lord.
but PJs, she's very happy about the smell of them. It smells like you. Ooh.
Ooh.
I will tell you right now, I have friends of mine that just never told their parents they were into girls, like as teenagers.
Okay.
When you're a girl into girls, and your parents don't know you're into girls, and this applies to dudes as well, sleepovers are wildly different.
Oh, yeah.
I had friends who'd just be like, oh, how was your weekend? Oh, good, I had a sleepover with so-and-so, and you just give them the eye, and they'd be like, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Oh, man. That's like gay guys when they were younger wanting Barbies, and then the guy or their parents were like, no, you can have G.I. Joes. And it was like, you want to give me a man who I can take off all of his clothes and put him in my mouth? And you, because you don't want me to be gay? Like,
oh, good lord.
just this buff dude.
Anyways,
Oh, man.
I forgot, and it's not that I forgot, I didn't realize that Chikane was like rich.
Oh, yeah. She's like fucking loaded.
30 servants all in maid outfits, mansion, amazing food.
Pays for everybody's medical bills that were affected
Yep.
by the attack.
Yep, yeah. She's like magical Yuri Batman.
Yeah, she kind of is.
But also, why the hell is everyone still doing normal shit? They're going to school. Even the baddies are like writing their songs and doing their homework as if the
Doing
world's not
manga
about
still.
to fucking end.
Yep.
What?
They got to do something to pass the time while the girls are in school.
Good lord. Also, everyone's so jealous of Himiko.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, who the fuck are you hanging out with Soma and this other
They're
girl?
such bitches.
And she's like, Soma's my childhood friend, you dumbasses. And they're like, there's no way he'd hang out with you. Good lord.
May they like push her down the stairs? I'm like, holy shit. Like, high schoolers are vicious.
Oh, man. Now, if anyone listening is in high school, first off, please cover your ears when we talk about boobies, and we swear. And also, get rid of your jealousy and look for other outlets for that energy that will uplift you and those around you. I guarantee you'll feel better.
Just don't push people down the stairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I mentioned...
we have weird Zoomers listening to us now.
I know.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was weird. For the first year, we didn't have anyone under 18 listening to us, and now somehow we've broken that market.
Hello, children. Hello, fellow youth.
Hello.
Shall we get chuggy with it? We ate and left no crumbs. Oh, there they all go. Did you hear that? That
Oh,
was the
man.
sound of all of the under 18 scurrying away.
Yeah, they're going to go listen to Anime to Context.
Otaku's
No, but
Anonymous or whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, time for a wardrobe change. The girls are getting their priestess gear, which I'll admit, I actually quite like the outfit design of their like priestess gear. It's
Okay.
simple, but it's kind of cool.
My thing was, oh man, Himiko was like, oh my gosh, it fits me perfectly. And I was like, girl, I know how that garment is technically made. Like, it can feel like it's made for you because it's meant to fit a variety of sizes. Like, you're fine. I just thought that was funny. She's like, it's so nostalgic. I was like, fine, that makes sense. But like,
Well, she's saying it's nostalgic because the powers are being passed down through it to her.
yeah. But I was also just like, girl, that outfit is made to fit a wide variety of bodies.
Yeah. But so they're like going up a mountain, they're doing this like thing or whatever. And then she accidentally like cuts Chikane. And Chikane being awesome and just like wanting this girl to never feel bad ever was like, it's okay. It's okay. Let's go watch the sunset. It's okay. Let's talk about our potential soulmates. It's okay. And I was like, hell yeah. But we're not here. It's not time for cute shit, Lindsay.
No.
Well, sorry. It's not time for that kind of cute shit. It's time for a different kind of cute shit, which is big booms made by Tiny Cat Girl.
Oh, I love Tiny Cat Girl.
No, Coco attacks.
Man, she's great.
She is adorable, and she looks straight out of DigiCarrot, which probably means nothing to you.
I thought you were going to say straight out of Digimon, and I was like, when?
And her robot is like tiny and round. And it's adorable. However, the one thing I can't stand is that after every single sentence, she says nyan. Like, it was cute the first couple times, but then it just kept happening and happening.
It's a character trait. It's a character trait.
I know, but like after every sentence, and I don't know. I wasn't as big of a fan of her continually doing it.
You're like, occasionally pepper them in. That's fine. Maybe at the end of a paragraph.
Or like the middle of a sentence here and there.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is the third episode in a row now where the girls do nothing while Soma fights in his friggin' neck.
Soma saves them.
What are they here for? Like, if it was just for the girl love, that's fine. I'm here for it. But if you're going to make them seem like they have a purpose, please just show it already. Good Lord. But they don't.
Yeah. They're like trying to do shit and it just never goes right.
No. Like, and even the battle again, Soma like one punches this friggin' cat girl and she just like goes back to the realm. And she's like, well, shit.
That didn't work.
Wah.
Wah. She
yes,
becomes Waluigi or whatever.
Waluigi, yes. Wah, Soma.
Wah, yeah.
Wah, shrine maidens.
That's how she starts sentences, and then she ends them with nyan or whatever it is.
Wah, shrine maidens, it's time for you to die, nyan.
Exactly. Oh man, and then she would start another sentence, so it would be like yeah, or whatever it is. Dude, we could be script writers. Oh man, how do we apply to be translation head of script? Because I think we got this on point. I think we nailed it.
Yeah, maybe if they ever bring Samurai Pizza Cats back.
Dude. Jeez. Ghost stories.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to write for that one. You have to be a degenerate to write for that.
That one was insane.
Yeah.
But very funny.
Yeah, but good Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
Sorry, I said what? Jump.
What?
Goes the part where she's like, all right, jump. I said jump.
Oh,
to
yeah.
the rabbit.
Oh, man.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys like unhinged shows, go listen to the English dub of Ghost Stories. We have a whole entire episode on it, so you could also listen to that. It's great.
Good Lord. But yeah, episode 4. They've finally completed their ritual. People are still going to school, and Soma has invited Himiko to the theme park.
Ooh.
And Chikane, while choking back all of her feelings, is like, oh, it's a date. Don't worry. Like, him and I are nothing. She was like, aren't you like seeing him? And she's like, what? No, of course not. Girl, definitely not. You have fun. Whatever makes you smile, I'm just happy to see it. And you can just see her choking back all of the emotion.
I know.
You're like, no, girl.
I was like, I'm sure I know many lesbians who have had this happen where they're crushing on a girl and the girl's like, I'm going on a date with a dude now.
She's like, no, I could treat you so much better.
It's true.
I'll actually make you finish.
Except she can't. She doesn't treat her better.
No. But as per usual, in the way that these episodes work, the first 10 minutes involves Himiko in her underwear.
Just trying on outfits clockwork. And yep.
This is when it's such like clockwork that if you wanted to watch this show for the fan service without your parents knowing, you could easily time it.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. You're like, all right, parents went to the bathroom. Perfect. Enough time for you to watch the intro to this fucking show. And so it's like, all right, cool. What's the fan service right now? Well, it's time for those measurements we talked about so that she can get some of Chikane's clothes tailored to fit her.
Yep.
This is when we get full on boobage.
Oh,
Yet
yeah.
again, it's not done in like a weird, bouncy, gross way, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
It's still weird, but it does feel more like Yuri love bait than like Golden Boy fan service.
Yeah. This was a scene where I texted you and was like, how do we feel about underage boobs? Can we bring this to the show? You were like, yes, because they do it in Ranma. And I was like, okay, good.
Now, admittedly, the dress that she gets her is cute.
Yeah.
It's like the reveal is interrupted though, because there's clearly some trauma about people touching her hair.
Yep.
Which like we get to in a moment here, but it was like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
And again, Chikane being super chill was like, no, I get it, sweetie. Like, it's
We
okay.
don't have to do
it's
your
okay.
hair.
And I was like, damn, okay.
Mhm.
But this is 2 plot point reasons. So first, it's date time.
Ooh, we're going
And,
to the amusement park.
Yeah, and they're like going on rides and they're having all kinds of boring straight fun. And all the while Chikane's crying into and smelling Himano's school uniform.
Is it? I thought it was her uniform.
No, that's Himane's.
You mean Himiko?
Whatever fucking her name is. That girl.
You just said you said their couple name.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes, Himiko's.
I thought it was Chikane's school uniform that she was like brushing.
No.
Wow.
No. But Soma gifts her a pretty hair clip at the sunset.
Yep.
And this is where we learn that she had an abusive dad who would like cut her hair as punishment. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you have done that or ever would, you're a shitty fucking person.
Also, that's assault.
That is super fucked up.
Yep.
Like, ground your kid, take their shit away. Don't alter their fucking appearance.
Yeah. Good God.
But I also feel like you shouldn't pierce your children's ears until they can consent to it.
Yeah.
But that's a whole
We're
other
not gonna
topic.
I was like, let's not get into a whole entire ethical debate. Don't.
No.
Just leave people alone.
Yes. And I thought that maybe we might break form for one episode.
Nah, bro.
We nearly do, but as soon as Soma's about to say how he feels, boom, Liam O'Brien shows up in his like Death Scythe looking Gundam mecha. But instead of actually fighting, they just kind of stare each other down.
Man, I want them to date. I was like, they're brothers, never mind.
Yeah, Lindsay.
I know. Liam O'Brien made his character very sexy. I was like, why are you sounding like that?
You can definitely tell it's a younger Liam O'Brien too.
Oh yeah. Liam O'Brien was horny. I hope he never. Yeah, he's not going to listen to this.
No, of course it's not. Neither will Talos and Jaffe either. I'm sorry to break it
No.
to you. But it ends slightly differently. There's no battle, but we do get the mecha showing up.
Yep. But we have to cliffhanger it.
Okay, it is time for Liam O'Brien's Tsubasa to beat the shit out of Soma and for us to get some backstory about the whole, like, he's your real brother. But then,
no.
instead of beating his ass completely, he's like, tomorrow I'll come back and you better be ready to be evil. Ha ha ha. Okay.
Yep. We can't have this fight yet. We only got like 4 minutes left in the episode.
What? No, this is the start of episode 5.
Oh, this is the start of it. So we got to do some Yuri slice of life shit.
As per usual, we've got to have our titties. And for no reason, at least at the time so far, Himiko is like randomly tossed through the air when her like maiden symbol lights up and like blows her shirt open and knocks her ass out. And you're like, really?
Yeah, really, that happened.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we also get more baddie meetings. Nekoko's being cute and cat-like, and the big oaf keeps being weird about wanting to take Himiko out on a date, even though he's going to kill her.
Yeah,
And
it's
then,
very strange.
Himiko's losing her mind over the dress getting ruined, and Chikane's like, girl, chill, my guy. Seriously, it's
She has
okay.
other dresses.
I'm incredibly rich.
It's true. I can just have another one custom made.
Yeah. And then Himiko falls asleep, and Chikane confesses her love kind of a little bit, and then almost kisses her again, but doesn't this time. Which, like, congrats. The authors could have easily given a reason to go back to the spring break on the audience again, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And then the brothers meet up, they share a smoke for some reason, and then the fight happens. And I have to say, I do like this fight. It's longer. It's clearly the best one with the most going on. And I do like to see like the way they've done this, because most fights is just the mechas fighting, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, when they fight, from the outside it's the mechs fighting, but on the inside it's them actually fighting themselves,
Yeah,
each
that
other.
was cool.
in like an alternate dimensions when they cut each other, it's actually being cut in real life and real life. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right, that's pretty sweet. I like that. It's a pretty sick battle. You know, some drama, some monologues. Soma's losing and he's growing scales on his back.
Yeah, the evilness is winning.
Ooh. And then Himiko shows up and bro's like, I love her. You can't corrupt her. You can't corrupt me. And it's like, Lindsay, there's more of this hetero shit in my Yuri. Why?
What is
Why,
this?
Lindsay?
Why?
And I had to Google if they end up together, and this is where I got the information about like in the future, and then they become twins and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And like that's literally episode 5. We end the episode and they're just like, he's got scales on his back. Ooh. And that's it.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, that's how we end our 5 episodes.
Which, like, I guess, going on a cliffhanger is not the greatest, but I didn't have time to watch the 6th episode yet.
No,
so
that's fair.
maybe I'll watch it after we record.
Yeah, I don't know. So when I ended these 5 episodes, I was like, okay, I want to watch more of this because I want to see where this all goes. And then when researching for the episode and getting to see where it goes, I was like, that's not where I wanted this to go at all.
No, it's not going where I wanted it to go.
No, I wanted empowered lesbians, not sexual assault.
No, there's not enough empowered lesbians in this whatsoever.
No, I thought it was going that direction. I was like, these girls are going to grow in their power and also in their relationship with each other, and that's how they're going to save the world. Not at all.
None of that is fucking happening.
It gets super fucked up.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Yep. Sorry, Pride Month. Sorry, lesbians. Oh, man. If there's better Yuri, please. Well, there is better Yuri. I just don't know what it is. Please send it to us. Oh, man. Yep. Well, what would you rate this show then, Mac?
I mean, it's like a solid, I'll call it a solid 6.
Okay. I think that's fair. I
enjoyed what I got, as weird as it was.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nothing astounding or groundbreaking or whatever.
Yeah, I would agree. I liked, again, from watching the first 5 episodes, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I would have, been a 6.2, whatever. But now that I know where it goes from here, it definitely goes down to like 4.8.
Oh, I'm sure if I watched more of it and am not reviewing based off of what I specifically watched, then yeah, it would probably go down too. Yeah.
So on Mal, people definitely liked it more than we did because they ranked it 6.8.
6.8?
6.8. This is almost a 7.
Which, like, if they had done more on the Yuri, I could agree with.
Yep, I agree. I wish there was more Yuri.
I agree.
Agree. Well, that's good. Anyways. I don't know. Sorry that this is the note we're ending our Pride stuff on.
I mean, if they want access to some more love and romance focused, they can watch our first episode from this month of I Know Kusabi, where Lindsay gets a little
I get some man service.
Some.
Just a little. There's not really much in that one.
To quote you in the episode, you blacked out at one point.
I did black out. I was like, ah! Yeah, that was a fun episode, everybody. Oh, man. Great. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say about this series before we close out the episode?
No, join our Discord and send us better Yuri options.
Yes, please.
Preferably ones that aren't high schoolers, but...
Yeah, if they can be, like, adults, maybe we'll just watch Nana.
Is Nana Yuri?
No. Well, I think there's Yuri elements.
I guess.
I don't know.
Anyways.
I don't know. But yeah, the best way to join that Discord is to sign up for our Patreon and follow us. I'm pretty sure you can get access even on the free tiers.
Yeah.
We're just trying to grow a like funky rad community over there. So please feel free to go to patreon.com/animates and join. If you could support us financially, that'd be great in helping us produce this kind of content. Yes, so go there, go do that. One cool perk is we will read your name out on the podcast. So go for it, Mackenzie.
Starting with our supporting characters, we've got Heise Holmes, Greenbeam Supreme, Kamichu, and Elidorus. Moving on to our retro cutie tier, we've got Duffo. Carly G. Jepsen's taking a break from roasting Lindsay to say trans rights and trans pride. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Butlerette is going to meet up with a few friends for the first time. Also happens to be streamer buddies.
Oh, fun.
Hell yeah.
Have a great time.
I'm sure it'll be lovely. And then, of course, a deep, sexy voice says, relax.
Oh, man.
Moving on to our chibi champions, we've got Take Me Down to Academy City, where the future is now, and the Misakas are pretty, sings Misaka not quite on key.
I love it.
And, of course, Swamp Wizard.
Swamp Wizard.
But yeah, if you want to get access to the Discord and a bunch of bonus content, bonus episodes, bonus pre-banters, silly things that we do, including our Yaoi or Yuri one from this week.
Oh my gosh.
Where Lindsay tries to earn the crown of Yuri or Yaoi Queen. Patreon.com/Animates.
It's an event. You can also follow us on social media at Animates across various social media platforms. I don't know. That's a cool way to also get in contact with us. Send us requests. Send us Yuri. Send us good Yuri. I don't know. Man, this has been great. I'm glad you all joined us today. And I hope you join us next week, where Mackenzie's going to give me something to watch. I have no idea what it'll be. I have no inkling. Maybe he'll just automatically go straight for ecchi and straight for my jugular. Who knows?
That'd be a dick move.
I know, but you would do it. I know you would.
Rude.
Oh, man. Well, I'm going to find out in like 6 minutes, so it'll be fine. Oh my gosh, please join us next week for that. And always, I don't know, be kind, happy
Rewind.
Pride, be gay, do crime. I don't know.
Just don't get caught.
Don't
Anyways,
get caught. Don't blame us. We didn't incite anything. Bye.
Yeah, FBI, we're in Canada. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. And then Cesus is like, hello.